guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, I'm coming in today with a little sweet treat for you guys. This is a buttermilk pound cake. I don't mind that some of that didn't come out the pan. But I am going to be making this today so that I can try out this vanilla extract that one of my subscribers sent me. So we're going to jump into this video and I'm going to show you exactly how I get this done. Alright guys, so for this recipe right here, I am going to be using me some of this cake flour that I have right here. And I'm going to be using some whole buttermilk. I have 6 eggs, just about 3 sticks of butter. I use some to butter my pan with. And I have me my vanilla extract that my subscriber Robin sent to me. I'm going to be trying that out. This is 2 cups of sugar. And I have me some baking powder. And guys, all of these are at room temperature. Alrighty guys, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and get my butter and my sugar cream together. Now this is unsalted butter. You could also add a pinch of salt in here also if you are going to be using unsalted butter. I'll include that in the recipe. I don't really use the salt. I just like the taste of unsalted butter. So we're going to just get that cream together just until it starts looking a little bit like this right here. You could go a little bit longer if you would like, but I'm using a hand mixer and my hand got tired of that thing, so I'll just stop it right here. Alright, and then I'm going to come and add my vanilla inside of my eggs. I'm going to get my eggs added in one at a time. This is my vanilla right here that Robin sent me, and I definitely wanted to give this a try because I got a little taste of it and it tasted really good. So I said I'm going to make me a cake with this, and I'm using about 2 teaspoons of it. Alright, so after I get that added inside of my eggs, then I'm going to come in and add my eggs in here one at a time. You want to get each one mixed in well before you add the next one, guys. And you also want to scrape down your bowls on the side just to make sure that everything is well incorporated. And I'm not a scraper. I just like kind of running my mixer around the edges of it. And then once I'm done, I'll come back and scrape down the edges of it. So I'm not going to put you through me adding all of those eggs one by one. Alright, so this is the last one going in. You're just going to give that a really good mix. Get that well incorporated in here. Alright, so now that we have that mixed in, I'm going to come in and I'm going to start adding my flour to this. And you want to start with your flour and baking powder mixed together, guys. That's going to be 3 cups of cake flour and a half teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to alternate that with my wet ingredient, the buttermilk, starting with my flour first. Alright, once we get some of that flour mixed in, then I'm going to come in here and add about half of this buttermilk. That's 1 cup of whole buttermilk, guys. Definitely want to use whole buttermilk in this recipe. Alright, then I'm going to come back and add a little bit more of this flour in. You always want to start with dry, end with dry. So I like adding my flour in 3 stages and my milk in 2. Alright, so that is the last of the flour going in. And I'm just going to mix this until it's just combined. I don't want to over mix this and end up with a tough cake, guys. Nothing worse than a tough cake. Alright, so once I get it just combined like that, then I'm going to come in with my spoon and just give it one final good mix. Make sure everything at the bottom of the bowl is completely mixed in. Once I get my flour up off of this table here. Alright, then I'm going to come in with my spoon and just give this a good mix. Just to make sure I got everything mixed together. You can see this was just such a nice light and fluffy batter that I just knew that this cake was going to be absolutely wonderful. It's not a really thick batter, just nice and light. Alright, so once we have that mixed in, then I already got my pan already buttered and floured right here. I'm just going to come in and just kind of scoop this in. I don't want to pour this in because I know how clumsy I am and I'll have it all over the table. So I'm going to be safe and just scoop it in one scoop at a time. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get all of that down inside of this pan, and this is going to be ready to go inside of the oven. I'm going to bake this on 325 and let it bake for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So once I get all of that in, then you're just going to smooth it out on the top, and I still managed to get some down inside of that little hole right there in the middle. So once I get that smoothed out, I'm going to come in with my napkin and just kind of wipe that off. Just clean up that middle just a little bit. Alright, and like I said, this is going to go in the oven, guys, 325 for about an hour and 15 minutes. So once this is done, I will be back. Okay, guys, I am back. Cake is out of the oven. And this did take about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes at the most. And I tinted it with some foil. Once I felt it was starting to get a little bit too brown on the top, I wanted to stop that browning process. I just put a piece of foil across the top, let it finish baking, let it cool in that pan for a few minutes, and then I dumped it out, and some of it didn't come out all of the way, but nonetheless, everything is still pretty much intact. Just that little piece right there that didn't come out. But in any case, guys, I'll take my thumbnails and my videos, give this a nice good try. This is a nice good buttermilk pound cake using my vanilla extract that my subscriber Robin sent me. Alright, guys. Gonna do a quick taste test here. This is my buttermilk pound cake. Oh boy, I tell you, these brain freezers are something else. This is my buttermilk pound cake, and I use my vanilla extract sent to me by one of my great followers, Robin. So we are gonna give this a taste test here right quick. And I'm just gonna come in. Look at that. You can see how moist that is already. I think you guys can see that. Alright. try this out. Mm. Mm. So moist it fell apart on me, guys. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great vanilla extract. Mm. That's great. Check the moistness of that. Look at that. Oh man. Robin, if you are watching this, and I know you are, definitely. I want to see how I can get more of that vanilla extract. Mm. That's good. Mm-hmm. Get that fork. I'm going in. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, guys. Sorry that was kind of a long taste test, but I was in my element, like Chef Jeffrey said. I was in my element. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and also leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Also Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag, guys. Just be a blessing to someone.